Hello everyone. Welcome to the live stream for the weekend and for the Sunday. I hope you're enjoying your weekend, guys. So this is live stream, of course, this live stream for the stocks to see, of course, what we might expect tomorrow and for the new week. And of course, to remind you with possibilities. Yeah, so what we might have. So let me welcome all of you. Koraya Tasoy. Hello, could you please review BN? Yes, let's see first what do we have today. Of course, we have our main list always, as usual. We're gonna see NASDAQ, SPX, gold, silver, Nvidia, and Tesla. And of course, we have some Discord special requests. And here we go, BN for Koraya. Oleg, how you doing, buddy? And thank you very much for your work. You're very welcome, buddy. Special request Euro USD. Yes, we can see the Euro USD as well. For the DEX, we already have it. For Lucas, how you doing, Lucas? Toti Master, how you doing, buddy? Hello, KG. Novo Nordisk. Yeah, we can see Novo Nordisk. I think we saw this before. I remember the name. And yeah, AS Class B. Okay, I'm gonna write this. I'm gonna see what you mean later when we come to this Class B. All right. Okay. And Camel Blue, how you doing? Hi, KG, please. SIBANYE, Stillwater. Okay, is that NASDAQ or something different? It sounds a little bit. Please try to keep on US stock mostly, guys. Yeah, because we cannot really go into every single other stocks, but it never ends. Hello, buddy. Hello, Sinner Segul. Hello, buddy. Neo, if you may. Okay, it's okay. We're gonna see, because that is a Neo crypto. If you mean the crypto, it's on the crypto channels. This is for stocks, but we're gonna see if that is Neo stocks as well. Julio, good afternoon. KG, many thanks for you. New Sunday. Yes, thank you very much for being here as well. And I'm doing well. I hope you do the same. If possible, analysis for MP. Yes, we have it already. And Roy, hey mate, could you please do UEC, Sharpling Gaming, UACE? Okay, we're gonna keep just one request per person. Of course, we have a very long list, guys, so to keep space for everyone, thank you for your understanding. TSL for Arcane, how you doing, buddy? And hi, Paul, P-Dog, how you doing? I know that it's you, Paul. Hi, KG, hope you had a relaxing weekend. Was a great weekend. Thank you very much. Special request would be HMY. HMY, here we go. And yep, so all right, guys, so let's start with it. We're gonna stop there. Okay, it's already a very long list, so we're gonna start with NASDAQ, where we have 13 minutes and 30 seconds. We're gonna start with NASDAQ, where we were yesterday in a in a leading diagonal, wave one, right, as expected, and we were expecting first target area to be hit the minimum requirement 0.38. Obviously, it was not. Then, okay, we move to the perfection of a wave 2. The target is between 0.618, 0.786, and here we are. We move for higher, definitely from that zone as a wave 2 and in 3 waves, and that because, of course, we start to move for higher impulsively. Now, we still required only one single last confirmation, which is, of course, 5 waves up. 3 waves down, we take the high, breaking the high, confirmation, of course, for something for higher, moving for higher, and then estimating, of course, the 1-to-1 fib level, breaking it. Okay, definitely we are heading for a wave 3, meaning bullish scenario. And that means, of course, wave 1, wave 2, very likely, of course, to move for higher. Of course, not confirmed yet 100%, but the things looks promising. So basically, on the 15-minute chart, we start to see here kind of an impulsive wave unfolding toward the upside here. We can see a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, potential 1, 2 here, 1, 2, 1, 2. If we would like to continue impulsively, we would like to see a wave 3, very long one, directly breaking the high here, and of course giving a signal that we are in a wave 3, and that means of course very likely to break the 1-to-1 fib level taken from the A to the B to the C, meaning no zigzag, of course, to be watched. So let's put this as a key level for our bullish scenario here. So breaking this 1-to-1 fib level, which is already anyway the high again here, but very likely to take it, guys. Okay, I mean, in both case scenario, very likely to take the 25k 279. Now breaking it, okay, we move even for higher, which is the 1.618 25k 939. So this is what to watch, of course. For tomorrow, we're gonna see, of course, I believe that the stock might open a little bit high. We might have a gap, and it might continue a little bit for higher. Yeah, so it might continue directly for higher. We will, even if we get a gap here, it's not necessarily to close it right now. Okay, it might finish up and then moving, of course, later on to close this gap. So yeah, basically we're gonna see what's gonna happen. And yeah, basically we're still bullish, guys, so far, but we need higher confirmation. Okay, the higher we get, the more confident we become, of course, that we're coming back to this blue zone. All right, so that's it for NASDAQ, I believe. And of course, let me refresh the minds also about where are we in basically. So basically what we are looking at here, we have a 1, 2, we have a wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. So basically we are finishing still a wave 5. What we had before was, of course, a potential finished wave 4 here, and then wave 5 there. Yeah, meaning we have finished potential major wave 1. But because of this right now, which is a leading diagonal 5 ways up, and we continue up, okay, it is a signal that an extension wave 4 is, of course, building up for an extended wave 5 again. And that means, of course, here you might be in a 1, 2, and then wave 3, and then wave 4 can be an expanding flat here. If you don't like it, you can even put it as wave 3 here finished as ending diagonal. You can count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 even. Yeah, can be very likely. And then you have a very sharp wave 4 here as a zigzag. And then we start, of course, to move as a leading diagonal, wave 5. So both works. Yeah, both scenario, whether 3 here or 3 over there, it doesn't matter. It can be even the wave 2 over there, guys. Okay, with this, because it's very tricky. You have here an 886, but on another chart, you will see this low taken here. Yeah, so this is lower than there. And on this one, this chart, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, meaning you can put wave 3 here, wave 2 over there. Other charts, you can put wave 2 here, you can put even wave 3 there. Why? Because even with this shape, 1, 2, wave 3, wave 4, no invalidation anyway. Okay, so if you take the invalidation from the zone 1, you will see a gap in between. So therefore, no invalidation. So however you turn this impulse, it is fine. Okay, whether wave 2 here, whether wave 3 over there or there, it doesn't matter. It is the same results at the end. It's a finished potential wave 3, and you're looking here at a wave 4, and you move for a wave 5. Yeah, so these are the possibilities for NASDAQ. Now, another possibility is a potential sideways, okay, sideways. And that means, of course, a triangle, meaning you can be probably in an A, B, C, D, and an E, and then moving up. So it's the same thing at the end. You still can move up. But this probability, of course, exists. It can be invalidated directly by taking the confirmation for higher, meaning invalidation for triangle, 25K. All right. So yeah, these are the possibilities for NASDAQ. Can be, of course, moving for higher sooner or later, or directly moving for higher. Okay, guys, that was for NASDAQ. Let's move for SPX, which is at 19 minute 30. So for SPX, we are looking also at a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here. Can be, of course, a leading diagonal, as I mentioned, truncated wave 5, because it looks like a zigzag, and every single wave is a zigzag. And we have the three waves hitting exactly the 0.786, which is the lowest target for wave 2. But still, of course, perfect. Now we got invalidation of bullish internally inside it. And of course, we didn't get the confirmation for lower. That means, of course, very likely we rebound toward the upside in a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Other possibility is the same as NASDAQ in case we don't take, of course, the invalidation for higher here, which is, of course, this scenario as a potential here invalidation of triangle. You might be in a triangle, but at the end, it might move up sooner or later then. If we break it directly, okay, we're moving toward the 1.618, $6,880 for SPX 500. Yes, so basically, I would say the things are looking not bad, honestly. We still, of course, we postponed our large wave 2. If you remember the wave 2 here, we were calling in a potential finished impulse. But of course, when we retest always and we see a rebound, a potential of rebound, here we go. Okay, so wave 2 is postponed right now. It's still there. It's going to be there sooner or later, guys. But it might get higher. Yeah, so the highest price we get, the higher this wave 2 will become. Okay, but sooner or later it will come there, right? And we're very close for it because this impulse is very, very close, of course, to be done and finished. All right, so yeah, that was it for SPX as well. And NASDAQ, let's see the gold. The gold, of course, lately we needed a correction. And of course, as we mentioned, the correction was starting there. We were watching, of course, those areas, or the testing area for a potential wave 4 in case we get an extension here, meaning like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5 again. If this is gonna happen, well, can be, guys, but currently, if we dive deeper to analyze a little bit this drop, is it impulsive? Well, first of all, you have a wave 3 definitely here. And that means this is a 1, 2, a wave 3, 4, and a 5. If that is a wave 3, this is your wave 3. And here you have potential double 1, 2. Or, yeah, it has to be a double 1, 2. Meaning it should be here wave 4, 5, 4, 5. That means, of course, invalidation of anything bearish is, of course, this signal here. Invalidation of bearish. That means, of course, if we are not rebounding here correctively and we hit this target, that means, of course, we're reversing here for new highs, $4,306. If this happens, yes, very likely that we are reversing, unless, of course, this can be finished as kind of a W, X, and a Y, 3 ways down if you have a wave A, wave B, wave C later on. Okay, so basically it has two phases. It is unfinished impulse, which is, of course, can be even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or double 1, 2 internally, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 for a wave A, and then moving for a wave B, and then wave C for a major wave 4. Why is this deep correction? Because, guys, it's a very, very extended wave 3. It's unbelievable how much extended it is. Okay, we have a 1, 2 here. This wave 2 took a very, very long time to unfold. During this move upward, we never saw any kind of correction that reflects exactly this time. Because if this is your wave 2, which is definitely the wave 2, we don't see any wave 4 taking at least the 1 to 1 fib time. Anywhere. Okay, in every single correction in this move. And this is a 1, 2 here. It's not a big correction. It is a 1, 2. This is an impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You continue for higher. Meaning your correction is here very small one. A, B, and a C, wave 4. Internally for multiple 1, 2s. And that's why we're very extended, by the way, because we have a lot of 1, 2s. So yeah, these are the possibilities right now. That's why I'm seeking for a very deep correction. Timing is this blue box. Let me recheck just to make sure, guys, if I took it right. This is a wave 3. Okay, I think it need to be adjusted. Yes, a little bit. Here we go. So timing required for a wave 4 should be in this blue box. Perfection in the middle of it. Okay, in the middle of this blue box, because you will be 1-to-1 for time here. Yeah, it's almost the same. So if we take this time, yeah, you are required at least this blue box. Okay, this is 1-to-1. Normally it gets much longer than a 1-to-1. Yeah, so it can be even longer. Yeah, I'm expecting this area 4K 100 should be hit, unless we're getting extensions here. Okay, and this depends, of course, on the news a little bit as well, because of course, I mean, Elliott Wave always studies extensions as well, as we are doing right now. But if some news will appear, some danger again of war or continuation of threat, global tensions, trade wars, whatever it is, we're gonna see extensions. We're gonna see this testing area working well. And that means, of course, the wave 3 becomes there, the wave 4 become here, another wave 5. Yep. This is what might happen. Meaning wave 3, when it becomes there, directly it becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 3, 4 and a 5, you have a 1, 2 for a wave 5. Very easy to extend, guys. Very easy when impulses wants to extend. And of course, this is explained in my course, that it is, of course, in preparation progress. In advanced course also for extension impulse, how it works. Yep, so these are the possibilities for the gold. I believe that we need to watch the 4K 300, of course, but currently on 50-minute chart, if we want to analyze this, well, yeah, we have to be careful. We have to be careful because you have 5 waves up. You have an impulse. If this is a 1-2 and this is wave 3 unfolding, okay, 1-to-1 fib level also is a key level that higher the possibility for bullish already before you get to the invalidation. Meaning, if you break the 1-to-1 fib level, it is already a signal for a wave 3. Now, okay, it can be extended wave C, but it depends on what we get after it. If you get 3 waves and we start to move for higher, we get the high here, okay, boom. We continue, we take invalidation, we continue bullish. If we drop impulsively 5 waves down and so on, okay, we continue the trend. Yep. So this is what we are looking for in the gold. Let's see the silver as well. So the silver, I believe the whole metal sector is following the gold right now. So we can see, of course, the silver as well, a very, very tricky ending expanding diagonal, which I don't like it at all, because you have here potential 1-2, wave 3, wave 4, and you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Very tricky one. I don't like it at all, but yeah, we don't have any other option. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here, like that. Okay, guys, just to understand what's going on over there. Okay, how this thing has ended up. So very, very annoying. I don't like expanding diagonals, but yeah, I don't have any other option. This is a problem. Because we have invalidation, of course, for any kind of impulses, all right? Or contracting diagonal, ending diagonal also doesn't work. The only way is zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. Okay, so 5 waves zigzag in expanding diagonal. Yeah, so, and we drop down. Now, currently, if we are in a potential 1-2 here, because if this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, okay, this is a finished impulse, but don't forget you have your 1-2, you have a wave 3 finished right now, you might be in a wave 4 and a wave 5 continuation for higher. So I believe that even the silver still gonna move for higher sooner or later, and that because it has still, of course, several 1-2s. He has a 1-2 here, so 4-5, another 1-2, 4-5, another 1-2, 4-5 again, and another final 1-2 here. Or, of course, if you want to count it all of it as one impulse here, it can be as well, meaning as only one wave, which is the blue one. Here we go, as a 1 2, because you have 1 2 3 4 5. So this is another different possibility, guys. Okay, so both possibilities are always there. So meaning if we want to follow only the blue one, meaning a wave 4 and a 5. Okay, so we still have double 4 5, but we might get, of course, a final wave 4 and a 5, meaning finishing over there. Okay, finishing over there. Yeah, but we're gonna watch, of course. It's still too early because we still have many 4 5s. Okay, so but I'm gonna keep an eye on it, of course. This one, in case it is an impulse 1 2 and wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, simply like that. Okay, but we need 4 5 4 5 to finish up those 1 2s, which are internally still 1 2 3 4 5 4 5, wave 3, then 4 and a 5, and maybe we drop, but maybe we get 3 waves and we move up. Once this thing happens, okay, this possibility is playing several 1 2s. Yep. So these are, which I think that it is several 1 2s because of the situations, of course. I mean, fundamentally also supports this setup here. Yeah. Yep. So these are the possibility there. And by the way, even you have a very huge 1 2s even still before it. That's crazy. This is only the beginning for the silver. If you remember, I mentioned why the silver now is pushing up now, like the gold is already at the top almost, and that because, as I mentioned before, traders and investors are rushing to invest in metals, which are the most secure right now, and because of the gold became very very expensive right now, it is much more wise to move, of course, to the silver, and that's why the silver just woke up. All right, now it just woke up and it moved, of course, behind the gold steps, right? Following the gold. Um, yeah. Arch Abu. Okay, that's hard to say. I believe we will make another high in gold and silver. Well, it's easy to say. It's easy to say and easy to believe it. Easy to believe it, buddy. Kobe, hi KG, good week. All of the group, you're very welcome, buddy. Our best member. Roddy Org. Okay. Hello, buddy. How you doing? You're always active, I know, but the name is a little bit hard between the E and the org. So Roddy or Road Org, I don't know. Is there any chance of ending diagonal in gold? No. I mean, in the gold ending diagonal, I don't see that. I mean, impossible. Impossible. That is where we can find something ending diagonal. It's hard. Um, unless you mean something like this. You mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Can be. It can be, but still too early to call this. It's still very very early to call it. But it can be ending diagonal. It depends, of course. I mean, it's still bullish then, right? But you need for ending diagonal also to break this, because ending diagonal, if we are, you need impulses because you are in an impulse here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you need impulse. So definitely it's the same scenario, which is bullish. Yeah, like estimating the bullish scenario, but still too early, of course, to call this. You need the wave 3 first, and then get the wave 4 somehow interfering with this wave 1, and then we call, of course, an ending diagonal. But currently, it's still too early. Yep. So this is regarding the gold and the silver, guys. So I think the silver, we passed the time for it. I think we started at 29, something like that. All right. So let's see Nvidia. We are at 35 minutes. Hello, MG. How you doing? S Bright. Hello. If you have time, can I request AMD? Well, we have a long list today. So we're gonna put them, of course, if we have more time, yeah. Because we have a lot. Julio MP is already applied. Could I change to VPM? VPM. Okay, if we have more time, guys, since MP is already also your request. ETN for Xianzu. Hello, buddy. Sorry, guys, you're very late today, a little bit, but I'm gonna try my best. Okay, I'm gonna try my best for you, and we'll see. Okay, guys. So let's move on. For Nvidia, um, Nvidia. Here we go. All right, for Nvidia, oh, we are in our testing area here. Nice. Okay, so why we are testing this area? Let me check. Okay, yes. So basically, we might have topped here. Yes, we are estimating a top, right? Because we finish here as kind of like an ending diagonal, right? We see zigzags and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus, we see an opposite ending diagonal, which is 5 ways down as a wave 1. And currently, we're estimating a wave 2, which is minimum requirement 0.38. And because on the 15-minute chart, we have an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm expecting something to unfold here for higher. And very likely. Why? Because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse potential, very fast wave 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 can be even here, very small wave 4. I know it doesn't reflect the wave 2, but if this is the case, can be. And yeah, I still see even correction here, and then we move up. So the things are looking a little bit bullish here again. And that means, of course, to make sure, first, the first key level here is the 187 121 fib level as a zigzag. So if we have an ABC zigzag here, which is still can be wave 2, and the next testing area, because of course, okay, if we fail the first testing area, we still have the perfection, right? So the perfection of a wave 2 here can still be unfolding inside this red box, okay? If we fail it again, if we fail it, meaning, of course, if we continue for higher here, that means, of course, we might continue, of course, bullish, right? We see an extension here. And what the extension might means here is a potential, this diagonal might transform to a 1, 2, which I doubt it a little bit, guys, because your five waves down are already given. 1, 2, and then moving up. So somehow I believe even if this is gonna work, I still believe that we need 3 ways like that. It means A, because it's a diagonal, B, and a C. Therefore, the possibility is very low. Okay, so be careful. Not always like passing the test even gives like very high possibility. Okay, even if we move there, the possibility is still shaky here for bullish because you printed already 5 ways down there. Even if you get a 5 ways up over there, this is still micro level more than this one. In a bigger picture, you are already downward. Okay, so be careful. Yeah. So for Nvidia, of course, to be watched, but very likely, even if we move up in a zigzag, because you have an impulse ABC, we might drop down at least wave C. Okay, so be careful. Sorry, is this wave C there? Okay. Yep. So this level to be watched, 187, breaking it. Okay, the possibilities start to get bigger and bigger for bullish. Getting out of the testing area. Okay, we're bullish. We're heading to 200. Okay, and above. Why above? Because it might be 1, wave 2, wave 3, but only if this happens. Now, what would be this? WXNY, definitely. If this happens, I have no other, explanation rather than WXNY, okay, internally. Somehow like W, very small, X, and a Y, but very annoying. I believe it's leading diagonal. All right. MG, KG on Nvidia could still be ABC zigzag, right? Yes. Yes, if you mean the micro, yes. I just mentioned it. Yes, exactly. Camel Blues, Sibanye, Stillwater, okay, is one of the world's largest primary producer for platinum, palladium, and rhodium, okay, and a leading gold producer. All right, that's interesting. Thank you for the information, Camel Blue. That's we're gonna see this one, right? Did we took it? Did we put it there? Yes. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna see this one. Great. So Tesla. Let's see Tesla at 40 minutes. All right. Be careful from Tesla again, of course. We're still, of course, looking for higher, but again, in a bigger picture with Tesla, I'm still very, very convinced that we are very close for a top here. So that would be nice, by the way, if you take the high, because we need to take the high clearly. And as expected. Okay, so we're expecting you have double 1 2 here in the yellow and the blue. 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 and a 5, and here we go. 1 to 1 fib level already taken. That's fine, but be careful, of course, from this move toward the upside. It might simply take the high and drop down. Okay, and that because, of course, I'm gonna explain it one last time, of course, for very fast, quick update. That because, of course, you are potentially in an impulse wave A, wave 1, wave B, wave C, 1 to 1 fib level. That's why it is wave C, followed by an ABC expanding flat, meaning, of course, A, B, and a C. 5 waves up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ending diagonal. First, it is ending, meaning we're ending the things. Second things is zigzags, which is reducing your possibilities to move for higher later on. That means if you are in impulses rather than zigzags, that gives the chance or the opportunity to transform these to triple 1 2s. But this is not the case, meaning it's going to end up exactly there in this blue box, and we drop down. Two possibilities, of course, the most bullish scenario that it might happen again for Tesla is transforming all this ending diagonal to a wave 1. And that means you require a wave 2, meaning a drop, and then we move up. Okay, this is the most bullish, by the way. Sorry, guys, but yeah. And then, of course, after this, we talk bullish again. Once we get a drop here, we test the area. If we see reversal, okay, this is working. Potential extended wave C, extended wave 5 is unfolding. All right, that was the quick explanation why we drop in Tesla soon, very soon. 42, or let's go 43 directly. VSAT. VSAT, which is VIASAT. Okay. Not recommend the chart directly. Sorry, guys, but yeah, why? Because it's not impulsive. First, I'm gonna explain. Okay. All right. Okay. So what you have here is only one impulse over there. 1 2 3 4 5, which I don't like it at all. Even it look a very weak impulse. Okay. Look at the psychology with it. I'm gonna explain 1 second. So 1 2 3 4 5. Okay. Look at the weakness of this impulse. 1 2 3 4. It couldn't even get the 5. Yeah. And the wave 4, yeah, it doesn't look really, yeah, as an impulse wave 1, it doesn't show, of course, a nice finishing over there even. Now, wave 4 even here, I doubt it a little bit. Wave 5, sorry, after wave 4, I doubt it to be there because I don't see really 5 waves up. I see kind of like 3 waves. Unless wave 4 has ranged so much. And then only this impulse at the end is your wave 5, meaning your wave 4 is very long in time, which is more weakness, more doubt, more less confidence, I would say. Not more, less confidence. But yeah, so this is the thing. Only one impulse there. One impulse. Now, of course, you have another one, which is over there, where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Also more ugly impulse, so which it forms here an ABC, right? It is an A, B, and a C zigzag after an A, B, and a C. And even if you want to take it like this, A, B, and a C, it's still fine. Okay, you can do this. But you have an A, B, and a C here. Okay, and that means, of course, with those 3 ways down, 3 ways up, what you are expecting after it, of course, is 5 ways down. 5 ways down given as potential 1, 2, and then we have 1, 2. Okay, it looks like here the 5 ways down as an ending diagonal. Wow, okay. Probably finished, okay. And here we go. So you have a wave 1, zigzag, wave 2, zigzag wave 3, wave 4, zigzag wave 5. Wave 5 still shorter than the wave 3, everything's fine. So basically what you got here, a potential finished running flat. Why? Because you finished the 5 ways down, failing to take the low. And that means, of course, you finished here a huge A, B, and a C. Now, why I don't recommend it? You will tell me, KG, okay, it's a finished structure. We move very high, right? Yes, definitely you're going to move high. Guess why? Because once you finish, of course, 3 ways, you need any kind of structure. Any kind of structure, meaning it can be a flat, it can be a zigzag, it can be a triangle, it can be an impulse towards the upside with a new psychology over there, right? However, why I don't recommend it? Because you're moving blindly. We don't know what we're gonna have, what's gonna be, what is the structure, and that's why it is somehow, yeah, like not recommended. Plus, now if we move inside it, I'm gonna remove this. If we move inside it, of course, you have here potentially a very huge 1, 2 again, wave 1, A, B, C, wave 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you move for high. Definitely it is an impulse, but is it an impulse for a zigzag, for a flat, for a triangle? Because triangle also is a zigzag. So yeah, you don't know. So be careful with it, guys. And you cannot get targets. I mean, okay, based on what I put targets there. There is no targets. There is no vision for the structure yet. And that's why, yeah, be careful with this one. All right, guys. MP 4730. Now, of course, I mean, you can take your risk management here. You can make your risk management. It depends on how much you enter with the stock, you know. You can do if you want. But, I mean, the question mark is why? Why? There is many stocks which are much more secured, right? I mean, much more clearer. Why should I risk even this small amount? I mean, yeah, so this is the thing. Make wise decisions always. So, MP at a 48 minute materials. All right. So, if we have an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1 or wave A, you have, of course, very deep correction 1, 2, 1, 2. We move very high. Very nice. We hit our target so far, which is a blue box here. And if we dive inside it here, interesting. Interesting. Okay, we got an invalidation of bullish over there. Let me check why. So 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and it is true, invalidated. Okay, so be careful with it, yeah. Be careful because we got invalidation. Let me check one thing. Okay, also not expanding. Very interesting. So you have two possibilities here. You have two possibilities. One is maybe much more likely, and one is less likely. So the first one is that you have finished here a potential wave 1, meaning like you are in 1, 2, and then you are kind of 3, 4, 5, but I don't like it. Even the structure internally is so bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Invalidation again, and you move higher. And incredible somehow. So this is corrective. Yeah, I have no other option rather than taking it corrective, guys. So 3 possibilities. Anyway, if there is some deviation and some mess thing, chaotic thing inside it, and this is a finished impulse, you have to consider it double 1, 2, and we move for higher. Meaning, if you take, of course, simply this high one more time, we simply continue for 129, 172. Meaning this is confirmation for higher first. Okay, that is if we are in a 1, 2, 1, 2. Therefore, this is postponed 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, and you might finish here wave 5 later on. Okay, 3, 4, and a 5. And that means, of course, you might finish 3, 4, 5. You still have many 4, 5s. Okay, so simply you continue the trend. Now, the second possibility is an A, B, and a C. Because it looks like 3 waves, I know that we passed the 1.38, but sometimes wave B can overshoot so much, like this, decisively. Normally, when we see such a move, okay, we continue for higher, but maybe here, okay, it's not, okay? So this can still be a possibility, meaning you might be in an A, B, and a C, all right? This is the second possibility, which is a little bit much more closer to reality, honestly. Much more than 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, the third possibility, which is very rare, and I don't like it, is, I think you knew, just by saying I don't like it. Expanding diagonal, meaning zigzag ABC, wave 1, meaning not here 1 ABC as wave 2, meaning ABC zigzag, wave 1. Okay, the difference is very clear. And that means, of course, this might be a zigzag, wave 2, another zigzag, wave 3, wave 4, interfering with zone 1, which it should be, and then wave 5, which should be another zigzag like that. And confirmation for higher can be the same thing here. Okay? So, yeah, these are the possibilities. If you are in a wave C, now, what are the possibilities for a wave C? Well, simply if you stay under this confirmation for higher, meaning higher possibility right now is wave C until you take confirmation for higher. Okay, because yeah, the things here with the invalidation and so on give higher possibility for this. Okay, unless the price move up. Okay, if we still below this 105, we drop down. Meaning targets here can still be for a wave 4 extended. 1.618, wave C expanding flat. Wow, yeah, because it's very high, wave B, even it might get truncated. That's annoying, but yeah. Meaning it might be finished as running flat and then moving up. Okay, truncated as running flat, meaning 5 ways down, failing to take the low and moving up as a signal of strength again. Okay, so this is what it might happen, guys. For MP, let's watch the key levels, and yeah, trade safe with this one. It's not also very clear which direction it's gonna take yet. So 50, 54. PANW. All right, Palo Alto. Okay, we did this before. Nice. Okay, we have potential 1, 2s here. 1, 2 here. Okay, yeah. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. We are in different several 1, 2s, but where is our wave 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. No invalidation. Perfect. This is your wave 5 over there, potential wave 4 given, yes, good alternation. 1 2 working again, yes, perfect. Okay, currently you are in a 1 2 as expected, obviously, and we are looking here for a reversal 1 2 3, and of course after an A B and a C, potentially here your wave 1 finished, your wave 2 as an ABC given, expanding flat, you move towards the upside. Basically, simply it continues the trend. Next target still the same, guys. Everything is fine. Yes, as expected. 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. Nothing has changed in this one, guys. And no signal of weakness yet, even. Or correction. 55-minute for DAX. So for DAX, we are looking also at 121212, of course, for the German index here. We have 1 2, and as expected, yes, I'm expecting a wave 2 deeper, and here we go. It is unfolding, guys, because I think this has been done like last week, this analysis, and we were over there, and I mentioned be careful from the wave B, A, B, and a C, and here we are. Okay, here we are. There is a gap here, meaning, of course, we're moving impulsively. When you see gaps, that means, of course, there is some volatility. All right, we move down. A wave 3 might be unfolding over there. Okay, so be careful. Wave 2 is still the same target, guys. I don't see any signal of strength yet. Okay, this is kind of corrective. Right, so that's it for the DAX, and let's move for the Dow Jones at 56-minute 30. Okay, here we are. All right, for Dow Jones, we are looking here 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, we're estimating here, of course, a top the same as for NASDAQ, right? Now, internally for our chart, for me, yes, this is looking corrective definitely. Why? Now we got an answer. Why? Because we see, of course, 3 ways down, 3 ways up, potential 3 ways down. Meaning, first thing we need to investigate here is the triangle possibility in an extended wave 4. And that means, of course, we are in a potential wave. Yeah, I'm gonna extend this. Sorry, I'm gonna change here because we're getting extensions. But let me think about it. 1 2 1 2, wave 3 4, and a 5. Yes, exactly. This is what I want. But how I do it? Remove this. Put a 1 2 3 4 unfolding and a 5. This is the wave 4 right now unfolding, and that because, of course, of a clear extension still opening there. So, yeah, wave 3, okay. Then, why I'm getting lost? This is a wave 3. And this should be in a wave white. That's why I'm getting lost. And then we have still a bigger 1, 2 here. Unfinished wave 3, 4, and a 5. This is gonna be in orange brackets. Okay. Wave 5. And do we have even bigger count here? Let me check. Okay. Okay, we have a bigger count here still. Okay. So I need to arrange this guys nicely. All right. So here we go. All right. Let's go all-time history. Sorry, guys. I need to. Oh my God, we have even the large. Okay. So we're gonna put this in round, also round blue, and then we're gonna start with brackets here, white, and finally brackets yellow, and then the brackets orange, we're gonna put it without brackets. Here we go. That's better. All right, so here we are. Yes, that's true. 4 5, and I think yeah, it's gonna finish also here 3 wave 4. What is the wave 4? This is your main wave 4, wave 5. Is this to be finished later? And wave 4 already given. Okay, yes. So we have double wave 5 and wave 5. So we ends up exactly there. All right, here we go. Sorry, guys. It took time, but it looks like we have several 1-2s in the bottom there. So we have 1 2 1 2 and then 3 4 5 for your wave 3, wave 4, wave 5 4 5, of course, to finish up everything. Okay, so all the wave 5 will finish over there. Yeah, so basically, definitely the answer is given. For Dow, you're still looking for higher, but it's gonna take time. Why it's gonna take time? Because you are in a triangle here potentially. Okay. Now, if we drop and we invalidate the triangle, no fear. Why? Because you're already in 3 waves down. Meaning, if you are in a regular flat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, you take the 1-to-1 fib level taken from this wave A to the wave B, and as a regular flat wave C, that's it. You hit, you move up. But priority is triangle, of course, especially for a wave 4 characteristic. All right, so that's it for Dow. Let's see BN at 1 hour. 1 hour, 1 minute. And let's see the chat first. Here we go. Could it be that wave 5 ended and we have double triple 1-2 index for a wave 2 in over? No, I don't think so. More 1-2s? I don't think so, because you already have triple 1-2s before it. So building more 1-2s? I don't think so. And very likely that we are in 3 waves lately, so up, and that means, of course, the expanding flat wave V taken perfectly with the fib level, and the signal was given to move down. So this ABC originated from 98 bottom, yes. I think you're talking about Dow Jones, yes. Lucas, 0.618 for wave 2 ended. Wave 2 ended 1410. Okay, I think you mean here. Do you mean the Dow Jones? I think. I don't know if Dow Jones or something else. Martin, can you do OCI? Well, we're gonna put it there, buddy. If we have time, we're gonna do it. But yeah, I'm gonna try. Okay, but basically, we have a very long list today. We're already 1 hour, and it's fine. It is Sunday, so I'm chilling. But yeah, we need also. Yeah, let me change this. Sorry, we need also to take care of ourselves a little bit, of course, get some rest and get ready for the next week. So BN, which is a Brookfield Corporation. All right. Okay, this one, very nice chart, because very impulsive, direction toward the upside. This is all what we need, of course, to be successful in a trade, easy trade, I would say. Then we have here potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, right? And we have also a potential 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Unfinished, of course. So basically, your wave 1 here, A, B, and a C, expanding flat very clearly. For wave 2, your wave 3 is unfolding as a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 internally. And again, of course, wave 4 given very nicely as alternation flat, zigzag, very nice. And then we move toward the upside. Now, wave 5 is still unfolding, of course, in a form of an extension. Very nice. Let me check something, guys, just to give, yeah, as an extension. Very interesting. So you are in triple 1-2s here. Why? Why we are in triple 1-2s and not an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, and we move up? First, you saw me experimenting the 0.38, not touch, meaning very unlikely to be a wave 2. Second thing, you have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All these waves looks somehow very equal, which is not representing a nice impulse. The impulse, one of the wave 1, 3, 5 has to be extended, whether the wave 3 or the wave 1 or the wave 5. Okay, this is not representing any of these cases, and that means, of course, we are in triple 1-2s here and extension toward the upside. And what I'm looking for exactly right now is a potential 1-2, 1-2 again, and this might be a wave 3 gathering all this energy to explode. All right, this is what I think is going on. Meaning this wave 3 is meaning, of course, extension, and meaning transferring already this to double 1-2. The signal was given already there that this is your wave 3 unfolding over there. Okay, we're going somehow parabolic. What is that company? Brookfield. Okay, what do they do? All right, so basically, I'm gonna change it from now, guys, somehow, because I feel much more confident about it. That this is a wave 3, so I'm gonna put this already in 1-2 here. Okay, and yeah, this stock looks promising somehow. I'm not always positive, you know me, guys. Very picky, but yeah, when I see something positive, I just say it. Here we go. So 1-2. Okay, so this is a main wave 5. I'm gonna put this also brackets. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This is a small one. We're gonna leave this for later, actually. 3, 4, and a 5. Here we go. Okay. So you might have 4 and a 5 here, and then you have another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. So yeah, very, very long impulse, very extended one. And here we go, 4 and a 5, somehow like that. Okay, so basically, currently you are on the weekly, you are in another 1-2 there. Okay, you are in 1-2. Let me check something here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, but the wave 3 is the shortest. Okay, something also is not really nice here, by the way. 1, 2, A, B, and a C, wave 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 3, 4, and a 5. It's a double 1-2 again. Oh my god. Okay, it's a double 1-2 again. 1-2, 1-2. Jesus, take it easy. Okay, another double 1-2 inside it. That's horrible. Okay, I'm not gonna mark this, guys. It's too much. But yeah, now I have to put this in even another color. Let's put it in yellow. Have another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So in gray. So what you have here is a 1-2, 1-2. Wave 3 still unfolding, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 3. Sorry, no, unfinished yet. 4 and a 5. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, guys, let's put label. Oh my god. It get lost. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for a wave 3, 4, and a 5. Here we go. All right, here we go. Jeez, it will never end. Okay, so basically, what we are watching then next is this invalidation, this one there. Currently, you are in this invalidation of bullish. Why? Because you are in a 1-2 and you are on wave 3, wave 4. Now, of course, you would like to see the wave 3 extending a little bit or moving for higher. Okay, so normally wave 3, yes, okay, even you got the 1.27, which is uncommon target, meaning confirmation of a wave 3 already given. Now wave 4 might be, of course, a sideways, and then you move up. Or if you get invalidation, okay, to be rewatched. Okay, so we need to watch this. So preferably, whether you extend here a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 3, continuation simply toward the upside, or you move sideways. But if you take the $34, you gotta be careful because this might be something else, ending diagonal or something like this. Okay, but to be watched. But this one is really huge. It looks like something really impulsive, very impulsive. All right. Yeah. Okay, so 1 hour, 10 minutes, 30. Okay. Brookfield is an asset management company like BlackRock. Hello. All right. Okay. Thank you, MG. So euro. So for the euro, we are looking here at the all-time history. 3 ways up, definitely 3 ways corrective down, meaning A, B, and a C, 1-to-1 fib level, which is of course $1.62 again, back to the old days. W, X, and a Y, meaning of course zigzag, flat, or triangle. Currently, we're seeking for 3 ways up in any case, which is of course zigzag, can be formation of an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, or 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, which I doubt it. Of course, it can be, of course, something as a wave C, not as a zigzag, because this 1, 2 is so huge. If we are in a zigzag for something like this one, which it should repeat, maybe it can be, yeah, it can be, but why getting really large one? Look at this one, already impulsive. This is different. Therefore, very likely from the scale here of the 1, 2, we're looking for something big. Okay, something bigger. Unless this is kind of like 3 ways up, 3 ways down, 3 ways up, that the euro is gonna simply range in a triangle, which is wave Y. This wave Y. So yeah, those are the possibilities right now. I see the euro, of course, moving honestly higher. I see a lot of strands, by the way. Why? Because on the daily, I was still expecting this wave too, and I'm still expecting it, honestly. But a lot of strength is showing up. How? Because if you are in a 3 ways down, of course, after an impulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for a wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, ending diagonal. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 3 ways down, 3 ways up, expanding flat, and we're moving downward, right? We would like to see impulse for a wave C, which it should be, of course, something like 1, 2, 1, 2, wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. But what do we get? We get strengths. And that means, of course, in this case, let's move 4 hours chart here. That means in this case, you're still going to move downward, but in different ways. And that means, of course, this might has transformed to something like corrective waves, 3 ways. It can be, of course, kind of like a zigzag here, but it's a very complicated one. Very complicated because, yeah, it doesn't really reflect a beautiful wave A here. It is pure 3 way. One last option for really massive downtrend is 1112. But this 1112, the third one, is very huge regarding the previous one. Those are perfect as 112. Perfect example. But wave 3, wave 4 invalidation. Meaning again, if this is a 1, 2, okay, can be, but you need to drop. Okay. If this is a zigzag somehow, wave A, B, C for a wave B, And then wave C, meaning A, B, C zigzag, wave 1. And now you tell me what KG is doing, why zigzag? Because you need the 5 waves. 5 waves of 3 waves down, 3 waves up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Meaning we're transferring here into an ending diagonal. Meaning also drop down. So, but in different shape. That's it. Okay. And that because it shows a little bit of strength psychology here. Okay. But I'm looking, of course, for lower, honestly. Final scenario that it might be here, if this turns very corrective, which is, of course, you can see the diagonal, only if we're having 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. But for this scenario, I need to take the high again. Meaning, by taking this top again, this is confirmation for higher. And that means you might be unfolding a zigzag. Zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. Ending diagonal, we drop down again. Okay? In a wave 1, meaning wave 1, wave C, whatever has finished here is finishing over there. All right? So, those are the possibilities for the euro. Let's watch what's going to happen. Confirmation for higher is this. If you stay below 1.17, you drop down. Target is 1.11 or around it. Okay. So that's for euro. Hydration. Give me a minute, guys. Thank you. All right. We're back. So NOVO, 1 hour 17 minute. NOVO NORDISK. NOVO NORDISK. All right. I think this is the one. Okay. Yes, we did this before. Okay, yeah, I remember this one. The one that we have topped for it, a huge impulse. Yeah, I remember this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finished 5 waves, very obviously, and we dropped down very, very massively. Yeah, so I believe that this one is still, of course, in the ABC scenario. Here we go, already given. A, B, and a C, you have the one-to-one fib level is gonna be hit, $31. Yeah, very massive drop. So be careful from this one. Very massive drop, 80% almost. And that because, yeah, you have topped a huge impulse. And it doesn't show any potential of extension. You finish 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. For a wave 5. So you move in ABC very sharp. And currently, I think I put this one as linear, right? Yeah, because the log fib is very deep. Anyway, the logarithmic fib is very deep. So if it's gonna follow the logarithmic, be careful. It's gonna be disaster. Okay, $8. But even on the linear fib, currently you are in the perfect fib levels for a wave 2. Now the 1-to-1 fib level 31, still fine. But if you take the 886, $18, okay, we're moving logarithmic here. We drop down. Okay. So be careful with this one too. All right. Still looking for lower. No signal of strength. So 1 hour 18 minutes 30. I'm gonna copy paste this one, which is an interesting, but it's a hard nickname. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I expected something much more better than this, as is what you described. Yeah, I think this is the one. Yeah, not recommended honestly so much. Okay, I mean it's a very sideways chart. It's an up and down, but yeah, I expected something else. Nothing is impulsive there, guys. All right, you might be in 3 waves, 3 waves, 3 wave. impulse. Yeah, it should be. Okay, if we are in WX and a Y. And no, don't I don't trust it, guys. Be careful. So you have three waves up, three waves down, three waves up, meaning W, X, and a Y finished over there, whether it is a wave A or W, right? Now here you move impulsive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. It's a clear impulse finished. And that means direction of the market start after three waves towards the downside. So you gotta be careful. Despite the move towards the upside here, can be of course impulsive, meaning new psychology. When you have impulse, okay, it might be a new psychology, but you cannot make sure until you take the high. Why? Because this can transform to ABC. Wave 2, and you drop down, meaning 1, 2, or another A, B, and a C, meaning more sideways. Yeah, untrusted one. I mean, not untrusted, not recommended, not recommended, guys. It's a sideways one. It has no direction, clear direction most of the time. So be careful with it. Neo, I think this is the one. Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay. Again, it's also not really recommended. This is obviously three ways up. That's why it is only a wave A. You're looking for three ways down and potentially can be turning into diagonal here. Okay, be careful. It might be an ending diagonal. Here we go. And that means ending diagonal somehow like A, B, and a C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to move towards the upside. Why we don't know? We're not sure what's gonna happen because we don't have history. We don't have anything. Plus, you don't have direction for the market. Okay, therefore, not recommended. UEC at 1 hour 22 minute. UEC. Okay. All right. I think something here as a signal of strength has show up. All right. Which is of course three ways down, three ways up, three ways down. You finish here if you are moving impulsively. That is a new psychology there. Okay, unfolding. It can be also even a big 1, 2 here. Yeah, it can be a big 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. ABC can be. So I'm gonna mark this potentially 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. Not clear yet, of course, guys, but it can be. Now, what you have here also is a potential 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5 still extending. Still extending, meaning you might be looking for a wave 5 there. I'm gonna keep it like that, yeah. So basically, you have also already a 1, 2, wave 3, 4, and a 5 unfolding right now. Okay. Now for this one, I mean, even the one can be here, ABC expanding flat, obviously. And you have 1, 2. Here we go. You're looking for this area, which is very close anyway. But common target is the $31 or $32, 1.618 for a wave 3. And you continue for higher, of course. I mean, the impulse should not be done. But be careful from the ABC, okay? Be careful from the ABC, knowing that you just overpassed the 1-to-1 fib level. I think so. Let me check. So zigzag, yes, we passed it. You passed it and decisively. So, yeah, it's a wave 3 unfolding, definitely. Okay, it's a good one. TSLL 1 hour 24 minute. Okay, so TSLL direction daily. Okay, and no, sorry guys. Sorry for this one, not recommended. And of course, you don't know what's going on there. So 1 hour 24:30 HMI Harmony Gold Mining. Okay, that's sounds something interesting, but yeah. A B. Okay. Supposingly, new psychology is unfolding here. Supposingly, of course, you might be in double one, two, three, four, and a five, and you might be here another one, two, three, four, and a five. Why supposing? Because this is, of course, if this is ABC finished here, you might be looking for three ways up and then move down again. So you gotta be careful. Yeah. So if this is the case, but basically here you're looking for the wave three as an impulse. Therefore, you're very close already, yeah, to the target. Now, if we are also in a potential A, B, and a C here, I think we already passed the one-to-one fib level. Yes, you passed it. Okay, it's fine. 1.618, 93, and let's see the reaction over there. Okay, let's see AMD at 26-minute. AMD. Okay, target hit for AMD. Nice. All right. For yes, our scenario in diagonal here is unfolding, which is of course the 1, 2, 3 hit, 4 and a 5. We're expecting a zigzag, and I think this zigzag is working over there as a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Still unfolding. Still expect a little bit higher, but of course expect a drop very soon because this is your wave 3 zigzag. And why I'm very sure, because you have a zigzag here, wave 1. You're not impulsive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are in a zigzags and another zigzag here. So definitely you're gonna drop and another zigzag will form later on. Target perfection taken. We drop down. Next target, of course, can be the following. So let me remove the triangle. No need anymore. Here we go. Next target, wave 4. Is this potential, maybe even a little bit higher, is this green box between 161 and $140. Okay, and here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this to make it easier. Here you go. No ABC, it is a wave 4. ABC finished there. Here we go. All right, that's cleaner. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Great, that's AMD. VPM at 1 hour 28 minutes. Sorry, WPM. That's German VPM. Okay. So 1 2 1 2 1 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Everything is fine. Target is hit. Target is hit, and we were looking here for a potential 1 2 1 2. Okay, it's a wow, it's a leading diagonal one or several 1-2s. Okay, it's an interesting move toward the upside here. What's going on there? Okay, 1 2 1 2. Whew. What the hell? Wow, it's kind of like the rare things that you might see in Elliott wave. Like a wave 3, it looks like a wave 3, but everything is overlapping. That's crazy. Like everything is overlapping. Even here in the top. That's crazy. So I cannot get, anyway, if it is a wave 3, I cannot have diagonal. It should be an impulse. That's very crazy. But yeah, I mean, it's a it happens. It happens. I mean, it's a market thing, but the rule here is broken. Like 1, 2, and if you have 1, 2, 3, right? Because if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now I have 5 waves, guys. I have 5 waves. Everything is fine, but the wave 3 is diagonal, which is not allowed. And it hits the target somehow, the uncommon target. So precautions. I mean, is this these things? It doesn't happen for nothing. Okay, it is a signal for weakness, and that means weakness because you should have an impulse rather than overlapping, and that's why weakness. It might be the lowest uncommon target, and we move down. So be careful. We might have topped. Invalidation of bullish is this area, meaning if you take this price, it's something else unfolding here. But it cannot be, it has to be impulse, by the way. It has to be a wave 3, but it's horrible inside it. Yeah, so I don't know what to say, guys. I'm sorry, but yeah, the rules are broken, but the fib levels and the structure are taken. It's very rare, by the way, to see such a things. Very rare, like 1%. Okay, that's why I'm shocked a little bit. So ETN, Aston Corporation. Right. So okay, not bad. So we are in a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4 and a 5. Big correction. Okay. Okay. It is a finished impulse then. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 4. Sorry. What did I do? Wave 4, 3, 4, and a 5 here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 3. Yes. Okay. So that is fine so far. Now, after it, did you get the 0.38 or not? Basically not. So very likely to be ABC, so be careful. Can be, of course, a zigzag, A, B, and a C here, very extended. So yeah, currently a wave C, that means, of course, you're looking here for the 1-to-1 fib level, which is around the $908. Currently, you are in a 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. Yes. So you are finishing up here. Be careful. Okay. You are already in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Finish somewhere here, and you have another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 finishing up, and finally 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And this is a yellow. Okay, to finish a wave C. Currently, wave 5, wave 4, wave 5 in the white. Okay, that means from there to there to there. Next target before the 1-to-1 fib level is, of course, this area. 820, 585, and then 4 and a 5, of course, to finish up around the 1-to-1 fib level here for a wave C. Here we go. This is how it might end up. All right. Yep. So that's it for ETN. The last one we have here on the list is OCI at 1 hour 34 minutes. All right. So OCI, which is Oakley Capital Investments. Okay. So this one looking also not bad. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you are in several 1-2s, but be careful. You might be in an ABC. 1, 2. Wait a second. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. I need to check something first. Okay, also not taking. Of course, it's gonna take in on the linear. All right, so we're gonna take it. So first we have 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, and you have another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and you have a major 1, 2 here, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so this is what we're looking at right now. Target for a wave 5 here that you are looking for is the following target after the ending diagonal. This target. You are looking here for wave 5 to finish wave 3, to finish wave 4, and then of course wave 5 in the gray, wave 3, 4, and a 5. 800. 888, so that is, yeah, from the 550, so yeah, nice one. All right, guys, so that was it for today. Thank you for being here, and I hope that this was helpful. I wish you, of course, a nice eve, and of course, be ready and fit for tomorrow, Monday. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.